So today we're going to be working on a HUSQVARNA 775EX series. We just found this in the trash and we gave it a big deep clean, got all the oil off of it, cleaned it up. Right now we're going to give you a step-by-step on how to get something like this from the trash back working cutting lawns. If you want to sell it, you sell it. If you want to keep it, you keep it. But we'll give you the options step-by-step on how to fix something like this. And for the record, this is an auto drive or a self-driving lawnmower. These are pretty penny lawnmowers, so we're going to see if we can get it up and running. Trying.
So now we're gonna be doing the spark plug.
Check.
Spark check.
All right, let me.
Cling that means it's in good.
No, keep it going. We need to see it on the camera. Can you get a good one going, Frank?
Yeah. Frank, you hold this down over here.
Yeah, I got this.
Do you see the spark?
I saw some. Yeah,
I don't.
just saw some.
Did you see for? Is it good enough?
Yeah.
Hold on. Say it again.
All right. We already seen that we have spark, which is a real good thing. But I'm going to take this apart and check the flywheel magneto, make sure it's gapped properly, and clean up anything inside here that we need to.
Before we start talking. Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Action.
Okay, so come over here and you can see this here. I already started taking a little bit off, but these are the spots that have to meet with the magneto. Okay, and that's what creates the electric, makes the spark, takes it, boom, starts it up. So you want to sand this here all the way around. Get it as clean as you can. And to move it, you have you have a lock here. You have to push this down, and then you can turn it. And if you look right here, that's your little lock. See?
I see it. Yeah. Right there.
All right. So once you get to the spot you want, start on another one. Try to get it as clean as you can. Okay, now this you take apart, and there's a simple way I do it. I use a business card for the gap. Hold on. Pause. All right, I use a business card for a gapping. It always seems to be the perfect size, and I gapped this just before we started. Fits in there. Maybe just a little bit too tight. Let's see if I gotta find something to loosen that up. All right, I'm gonna loosen this and readjust this. Okay, we already sanded down the parts. Now we just gotta readjust it to where it's gonna
Be the width of a business card.
Yeah. Get that beautiful spark. put the business card in there. Push this up against it. Okay, get that set. Okay, on this model here, the other pin is over here inside the piece. It didn't come out, which is no big deal because I just set it right back down. It's just tight in place. And I get the business card right out. Perfect.
Nice. You want me to cut?
Yeah. Now we're back to it. We're going to take air filter out. Get down into the carburetor.
I'm gonna cut for the sake of the thing that fell. All right.
Okay, when you get to this part, this is your air intake on this, and then you inspect your seal, making sure it's all right. And then we're gonna go inside and start taking things apart. Next, I'm going to disconnect your spring. Spring right here, disconnect that, put that aside. Okay, then we're going to go take off.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to take the fuel line off instead of... Makes it easier to come and do all this stuff. All right, see how this one goes right here?
Yep.
Okay. Then you can take this one off nice and easy.
Nice.
Okay, this is your carburetor. And I noticed that I do have fuel coming through, so which is a good thing. So now we're gonna take this apart and find out what's going on with it, why it's not running.
Nice. So if you have the 77.5 HUSQVARNA EX, basically you're gonna have to clip or clamp the fuel line, and that's what we did to remove the carburetor. And right now we're gonna be taking apart the carburetor so that we can get it clean as we can.
It looks like we have water, big time, inside here. If you see the big bubbles in the gas, that's all water. The water lays on the bottom. Okay, now another thing we want to watch out for is when you take this off, you also have little ports inside this. Don't lose this little... See, there's little ports inside here. This is one of my favorite tools right here. I can get in there and clean that right out. You got that one, you got the top one. Alright, now you can see right through there.
Yeah.
So that's a very important step for these carburetors. I always put this back on so I don't lose it. Okay, next, we already know, step one, we had water in the fuel. We also knew that this nut with little ports in it was also clogged. That's 2 steps. Okay, now if you look here, this sucker is in bad shape. You got little ports that go down through here. Let's get this off. We'll take a look inside. There's your float. There's your pin. Float's in good shape. Pin's a little dirty. Okay, I'm gonna leave that sit right there. Okay, now this is a job in its own. It's all rusted, dirty. Alright, we're gonna give it hell and see if we can get this thing to work. Okay, but down here, excuse me, you have little ports, and this is your CARB, and these are, let me see, there should be another hole in there. Maybe this model doesn't have it. Alright, anyway, we're going to clean out this one here, we're going to make sure this is alright. That goes into here. That's where the little pin sits. That the float goes up and down and lets fuel in and stops it. Okay, but one of the main things we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to get in here and clean all this out.
All right, action.
All right, first thing I want to do is try to take off as much of this gunk as I can.
So what are you doing, Frank?
Okay, I'm cleaning inside here. It was extremely dirty. I couldn't even see where the holes were. But I can see it now. We have 2 holes in there. So now I'm just going to probe in there and try to clean out as much as possible. And then I'm probably going to put my air compressor on and see if I can bust it loose. That one's doing pretty good.
Other one's filthy, huh?
Yeah, it's coming cleaner now. It's coming right in, going right in now. Another thing I like to use sometimes is the wire ties from bread. You can get them clean off the paper, and it probes in there very nicely. That's if you don't have one of these.
Let me get a peek in there. Oh, wow. You see the 2 holes, ladies and gentlemen, right there? We originally thought there was only 1 hole.
Hey,
So tell them about the bread tie.
it's the bread tie trick, okay? It's a little cheaper than that, plus you get a sandwich out of it. We're gonna probe these holes with this, and if you can see it all the way inside there.
Pointing at the camera a little bit more. Oh, there it is. Wow.
Okay. Get that sucker moving in there and make sure it's all cleaned out. And we'll come over and get a little bigger one. Let's see if I can get this sucker in there. There we go.
Wow, there it is.
Yeah, most of the time, if you take it to a shop, they're gonna tell you need a new carburetor instead of taking the 20, 30 minutes it takes to clean that out. Now, usually there is ports inside that little brass fitting in there, but in this case, we're just gonna do the best we can with what we got. See if we can't get this thing running.
Filming you.
Just trying to get this all nice and clean. Clean inside and out now. We're doing great. Make sure I got this put on. Well, I believe we're gonna give this thing a try.
Get it all hooked back up.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back with you guys, and we're gonna hook this back up on camera. There, action.
There we go.
What are you doing right now? Putting the pin back in?
Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna go put the seal right here. It's all the way around, nice and flat. I'm gonna take the top, set that on, and reinstall the screw. And the hardest part is getting the screw back on for me.
Action.
Spring put back on. Hole right there.
Nice.
All right, next, we're gonna put on the top.
Filter. Air filter.
Yeah, we can get to that in a minute. Ah, we can do it now, I guess. No difference. Hold on a second.
Action.
All right, we're just gonna start putting this back together. Don't forget to hook up. It just snaps in there like that. Very simple. All right, the next part is I'm just going to start putting it all back together. So I'll see you when we get it ready.
All right, we're just gonna put everything back on. You gonna know if it starts right now?
In a minute. Take this up here. Okay. Now, back. Put around like this. Pull it through and pull it through.
Hold on. Action.
Reinstalling the air filter. Really simple. Put it on. Boom. Top. Set.
Action. Today we're going to show you how to re-spool a
Full start.
pull start
On a HUSQVARNA.
on a HUSQVARNA. We've already trimmed the cord right there.
trim it. Get yourself a little lighter, something hot. Melt the end, all phrase. Nice. Alright. You come over here, line up your hole. The hole's right here. Okay, and it comes through here. So I need to move this over to here. Put it through. In my eyes. Once I find it, I'll let you guys see. Come see it.
Yeah, I see it.
Through. Hold of it. Okay. Get yourself a nice little knot. Okay. Pull your knot back up in there. You want to go counterclockwise. Okay. Pull your string through. And so then you take it. And run it. It's gonna be easy. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Back to start. Grab it. Pull back through.
Done.